Hi everyone. So I am back with another project today. This is a journal for a private swap that I'm doing, and I wanted to share it with you. So the journal itself is 7.5 by 5, and the spine is 1.5 inches, and it is a notebook cover. Now I have painted this using some folk art paint in sea glass. Let me just check that. Yes, sea glass. So you can see it's a really pretty kind of greeny turquoise color. And then I have just really vintaged it up and used some vintage photo on it, and I've edged it in antique gold rub and buff. And then I've also, and I don't know if you can see, I've also used some of the Prima spray on it in, I think it's tea stain. And it's got that kind of nice gold shimmer to it, so it really matches that gold rub and buff nicely. And then I've just added some book corners here from Butterbee Scraps. This is a printable label that I had. I've just edged it in some gold rub and buff, added some metal here, and then stamped that notes on it. And then I've just closed it with some coffee dyed seam binding and a little bit of coffee dyed lace. So going inside, the kit that I've used, so I haven't used the entire kit. This is a real mix of papers, and I've used some of the Nectar's Creations Letters to Rose kit, and then just a variety of other papers that I have in my stash. And so just a bag at the front and just some note paper there. I've used a lot of things from A Tattered Dream on Etsy, Denise's store, and I'll link her store below. So these bags and the doily are from her store. And then I've added lots of tabs here and lots of things to the edges. On this little tag with some of this new trim that Denise has in her store. Really pretty little note to self and a little bird there. And a little bit of just stamping throughout. And I like to make my journals not too full of things so that there's not space to write. So you'll notice that there are lots of spots for journaling here. This is open to tuck something behind, and then inside I've got just a couple of things to take some notes on. And then I've got one of the alterations tags from Denise's store, which I just love. A little bit of trim there, and then just a journaling card. And then these are the flashcards that you can get from Denise's store as well, Palace. So that's a little Italian flashcard. And then of course I've used some of my music paper. So this is the kit from Nectar's Creations, and these lines are also from that kit as well. And on the back here I've just got a little paper bag, and I've added a little lace pocket and a little cutout from the kit, and then a little tag here that I've added a little bit of lace trim to. And then I've used some of my composition book papers that I've coffee dyed and just done a little bit of stamping. And I've used some book page. This is some German book pages that I got from Alicia Wheeler. Thank you, Alicia. I love them in a book, and they were just the perfect size for this, actually. And then this is some graph paper from Denise's store. And this, oh, I've left that open. I left that open as a little tuck spot. I just don't have anything in it. And I've added a little bit of stamping there. I will add something there. You can see I've done a little bit of light stamping here. And then this is the center of the signature, and I've just added some of the sheer lace that I got in that rack, one of the racks I got from Angie. And I just thought it added a lot to this pocket, so I've added that, and then I've just edged it with a little bit of sheer lace that I had. And inside I've got that journaling card. And on the back, just a pocket here with some of the Nectar's Creations paper, just as some note paper, a vintage lady image there as a tag, and then this was the freebie that Nectaria included for this kit. And then I've just added one of these tags from Denise's store, and the garment pin is from her store as well. I just added a couple of Tim Holtz words there and a little bit of trim. A little bit of fabric I've used in here as well. The other side of those. And then this is a flip out that I've done. I just thought music paper is such a great addition, I think, and there's lots of space here to journal or add pictures and so on. And then to that I've just added this really sweet picture of this little girl in her tutu with this paper clip. And on the other side here I've used a square doily from Denise's store and just coffee dyed it and folded it into an envelope and left it open at the back for journaling card there. And then in the pocket I've got just this little stamped tag, and again another little card here with a little girl's face. And then this was something that Angie had sent me as well in her rack, and I did decide to share it with my swap partner. And then I've just added a little bit of trim here to the side of this page, and that's a little domino printable that I got. And a larger paper bag, not paper bag, glassine bag, and I've just cut up some of the paper for some tags and just added a couple of things here. And this is some of the ephemera from the kit. And then in this little envelope I've got a little journaling card, and that was one of the journaling cards that comes with that freebie that Nectaria had included. And then again another tag, and then this really pretty journaling card. Just a little bit of trim through it, a little bit of stamping. And this is an envelope, so I just got another image from the printable kit, another piece of paper from the kit, and then that's the envelope, and another journaling card in there. And then that's the flap of the envelope, and this is again from Nectaria's kit. I think that is just gorgeous. I think that's one of my favorite journaling pieces, actually. I just love that image. And then another little tag. And so that's the first signature. So this swap was that we would do 2 signatures of 10 pages each. So that's my first signature. And then because of the width of the spine, I thought the 2 signatures there was going to be too much space in between, and I don't like that look. I like to have a narrower space in between the signatures. So I decided to add this. You can see this is the second signature. So I decided to add this extra piece in the middle, and so it really is. So there's space here to journal, and then I've just added a little folder in the middle here. So the pockets are, of course, just some music paper, and I've added some butterflies here, and then I've just added a couple of, journaling things here. And then again on the other side here, I've added a little image and a tag, a couple of things from the kit. So that's what I've done there. And then of course, beautiful lace pocket and a tag and some paper from the kit as well. And then I've got a little bag here with a tag, and then a tag on the front has a little lace pocket and These are from Nectaria's kit. Just a couple of tags here. And another tag that I just cut from the paper, and then this is some ephemera from the kit, and just one of the cutouts. And just a couple of other journaling cards there. And in the center of this, so this is some of that composition book paper. I decided to add something a bit different to the center here. So this is a glassine bag that I folded, added an image to the front, and again another journaling card, and then I've added just some bits of things in the center for journaling. This is a time record from Denise's shop, and I just glued the sides because it's kind of 3 pieces. I've glued the sides, and I've just got a little bit of ephemera in there. And then on the other side, again, just a couple of bits and pieces. These are from Denise's store, and I've got a little bit of fabric there, and another one of those free printable journaling cards from Nectaria, and just a really cute little image of that girl and her bird, and then that just ties up again. Oh, and then on the other side here, I've got this really pretty postcard. And then this bag is from Lori's store, the Everyday Journal, and I've just got a little bit of paper in there for journaling. A little tag and another one of those domino printables. Again, lots of room for journaling. And here, another couple of cards. This is one of the envelopes from Nectaria's kit, and a couple of the journaling cards that go with it. Again, just a couple of things here. And then at the back here, I've got one of Denise's library card pockets and cards here. I've done a bit of stamping, added a doily, and added that from the kit. And then this is one of the letters to Rose that comes with Nectaria's kit that I've included as well. So that's the book. I thank you for watching. Allie, I hope you like it. I loved making this. And I will see you all next time. Thanks.